Welcome back to the Beechcraft Bonanza build, and we've connected up the ailerons. Some nifty little bell cranks with a top cover on now to stop the pins coming out. Yeah, some of the flapper ones are underneath. Don't know if you can see that, just about. Elevator is connected by 2 half-mil bits of wire connected to a piece of carbon tube, and then a 0.8mm wire comes out up to the elevator servo. There's the other aileron. I'll just show you how these work. There goes the prop. I did mention earlier in the previous video that the prop knocks off. Let's pop her back on. There we go. Let's move the chair out the way, and we can pop this one back on. There she goes. Just might have to hold the plane as well here. It's a bit difficult holding there. There we go. Right. I won't touch the throttle again, but the ailerons fine. It would be if obviously I haven't fixed the wings on yet. There we go. Elevator. And throttle. Yeah, it likes to go. Let's just check the elevator. So plenty of movement on that. And the ailerons are only, that one's a bit, the wing's loose on that side, so that's why got odd movement. Got to work out where the COG is at the moment before I decide where to put the battery. At the moment, with the battery just there, COG is just behind. Yeah, it's just behind the main spar, which I'm kind of tempted to leave. So I could put a side access in just above the wing. I've got the old battery cover off of the Volantex P40, so I might, let's pop it in this side to see if it fits. I think I could probably wangle it. So I've got battery access down one side. We'll see. I prefer bottom access. Oh yeah, I had to swap the I had the 2 linear servos arrive, and both of the arms were broken, really badly packed. So I've put a rotary servo in, which is quite satisfactory, and you can see the 2 0.5mm wires go into one hole in the servo arm without any fiddling. Let me just move that a second, hold on. Yeah, so obviously I can just bend the wires for any trimming. So yeah, I had to remove the bottom longerons off the fuselage. They're easy to put back in, and I broke one, which is here. Where did I break it? There. That one. Accidentally pressed on too hard. In fact, when I was building this, I managed to break, I haven't built one of these for so long, since I was less than a teenager. These are so fragile, these formers, and I know I broke at least this one twice. I think I broke 3 altogether. Thank goodness for super glue. So there we go, it's coming along. I've actually got, also I'll show you this in my box of bits, because I'm hoping to do it in the style of Buddy Holly's plane that he crashed in, which I think was February the 6th, 1959, was it? Something like that. I managed to get hold of some vinyl transfers from a local guy in Cardigan, as I'm in Wales. I went to 3 different printers to try and get these. None of them were interested or couldn't be bothered. And this guy says, yeah, I can do that for you, no problem. So I got 2, well, I got 3 made actually. So one will go on the wing. So that will sit on the wing once it's all covered and finished. And that's the number for the plane that Buddy Holly crashed and killed him, got killed in. Poor chap. So there we go. So there'll be one that side and then one on the underside on that port wing. So we're getting there. I'm glad I've got the radio gear 95% sorted now. I was tempted to rip out that block and put in the standard servos and receiver and ESC, but I've stuck with it. And obviously I've only got the transmitter that came with the P40. It's very basic, but it does have the advantage of a beginner mode, so that really will iron out any bad flying tendencies to start with. Anyhow, right, so she's coming along, and we'll see what I can get done in the next couple of weeks. That's all for now.